On day 4, I hiked 18 miles. I hiked past Lake Ritchie and the Daisy Farm via the Lake Ritchie and Rock Harbor trails. I hiked north to Greenstone and then east to the Lane Cove Trail, then back out to the Greenstone Trail.
There's a moose up here standing right in the middle of the trail. Kind of had a face-off here for 5 minutes, just waiting for it to move. Well, that was fun. Came up the trail, heard a scuttlebutt right to the left of me. Moose running away from me, probably 8-10 feet away from me. After I wiped my pants, backed up, turned on the camera, watched the moose there, hanging out for probably 5-10 minutes. Figured I better let her be. Walked up past her. Saw a fox that scared the tar out of me again. Right after seeing that moose, it wasn't afraid of me. Kept on walking. When I was coming up here, I think I saw 4 muskrats, otters, something. Kind of a family of 4 of them. Real cute. Didn't get that on video though. All right, on my way to Daisy Farm. Went through that strawberry field campground. There were a lot of people there. So I just kept on going up the Ojibwe Trail. There's a tower right up here. Came off trail just a little bit to do a little bit of business. And I was pooping with the view. Look at that. It's nice to see the sky clearing up a little bit so I can see Lake Superior out there. Whew. All right, I'm gonna keep on going up this Ojibwe Trail. Tower's up here. Gonna get back on the Greenstone for a little bit, keep on heading north. I made it to the Ojibwe Tower. And the view up here is incredible. Made it down to Lane Cove. 2.3 miles off the Green Stone Trail. Beautiful down here. It's pretty steep downhill and pretty rugged trail. There's campground over here. Made my way over there. Kind of see camp in there. You can see that red tent. There are five campsites, and they're all taken. So it's about 5 o'clock. Just sat down here. Decided to have some Doritos and beef sticks. Never had my lunch. I'm gonna filter some water. Head back up towards the Greenstone. Find a place to just disperse camp out in the woods. Oh well. Trying to figure out exactly where I can camp tonight. Made it back out to the turnoff of a Greenstone going down to Lane Cove. Looking at my map here. Lane Cove is right there. I am right about there. If I'm looking at my other map here, cross-country camping zones. If you look, I am right there, right at that intersection. So I can camp in the green and the orange and not the red. So 3 mile camp is about 2 miles that way. I'm expecting that is a very popular campsite, being it's only 3 miles from Rock Harbor. That's where I'm going to camp tomorrow night. But I don't really want to go down there at 6:30 because it's going to be packed. But I'm up on a ridge here, so I'm going to look around a little bit. I got to stay. If I look at the trail over this way, going that way, I can't camp on that side of it. I can camp on this side of it or anywhere on this side of the Greenstone. So I'm just going to scope it out a little bit. Hopefully I can find something here. It's a beautiful night though. I see actually across way over there, the sun's actually shining a little bit. Haven't seen that in a while. I found a spot. This is the trail that goes east of the Rock Harbor Trail, that intersection that I showed you up there. I just started heading this way. Saw some trees that look promising. You know, I need the trees for the hammock. Plus, I need something thick enough where all of this isn't on the ground. So, let me show you my home for the night. It's not exactly the Ritz-Carlton, but it'll make do. All right, let's get through here. There it is. Pretty decent hang. Just kind of squished in here amongst the trees. That bright thing up there is the sun. Everything's in there. I got my power bank on the side there. That's why it's kind of drooping on this side. But I am actually going to walk back out to the trail. Probably 100 yards down to that intersection. There's a nice log, nice rock to sit at. Gonna have my dinner down there, opposed to in the bush here. Plus, the guy told me when I walked by last time that there's cell service there. So, let's see if I can touch base with the wife. All right, biscuits and gravy is next. Good dinner tonight. Some sausage and gravy. Oh, the view ain't bad either. Turned out to be a pretty good day. Saw a moose, then I ran into that fox that wasn't scared of me. That was really weird. This place sure is a lot nicer when the skies are open and you can see. First couple days, I'm like, this place isn't that good. You know, it's just like wherever. You're in the woods. But when the skies open up and you can see the views, now I get it. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
On day 5, I hiked 9 miles. I hiked to the 3-mile campground, and then I hiked to Rock Harbor via the Tobin Harbor Trail, and then hiked back to 3-mile campground via the Rock Harbor Trail.
Morning. Made it to the 3-mile campsite. Got everything set up here. Pretty nice little campsite. I don't think that I got here too early. I saw other people coming in, setting up, and people leaving and people setting up right away. So it's all part of the game, I guess. Oh, it's beautiful here with this view of Lake Superior. Some squirrel friends that want to be on my video. I'm gonna have a little breakfast here, relax. There are 2 different trails going into Rock Harbor. One that goes directly along the coast here. One is probably, I don't know, half a mile in and goes across. So I'll go in on one, come back on the other, just to explore more trails. But there's no rush today. I'm already all set up. You know, I probably have a total of 6 more miles to hike. Probably have gone 2 miles. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish eating my breakfast, walk in. I need to spend a little bit of time there, not only getting my resupply and getting a cheeseburger, but I'm gonna plug in my power bank to charge up, and that can take, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours to do. So don't mind me here. Keep on going. Got my cheeseburger here with onions and lettuce, tomato, the Greenstone grill. Got my fries with extra salt. Grab some orange juice. I'm gonna grab some dessert after I'm done here. Stalling, charging my power bank up to 2 dots. I need 4. Pretty good menu here. Everything's overpriced as you'd expect, but it hits the spot. Round 2. It's 6 o'clock. Sat around for 5 hours waiting for my power bank to charge up. It's still not fully charged, but can't wait any longer. So I'm just leaving Rock Harbor here. Lots of people waiting in the restaurant. Beautiful night out. I'm gonna walk on the Rock Harbor Trail 3 miles back out to the 3-mile campground. Waiting until 6 o'clock for my power bank to charge may have been a blessing, because this time of day it's awesome hiking. And look at this trail. This Rock Harbor Trail, it's a little more rugged than that other trail that runs into Rock Harbor, but the scenery and being right here on the coast, pretty nice. Got back to camp, went down and filtered some water, was studying my map here, kind of looking at my options. I'm still planning to do the trail that goes along the north side of the island, the Minogue Ridge Trail, which is supposed to be much more difficult than the Greenstone. Tomorrow, I got a moderate day, probably 13, 14 miles. And I'm looking if I get that far and I want to go farther, what are my options? And, you know, just kind of knowing the lay of the land, which this map really gives me a better idea of the terrain, the mileage from point to point, better than my Gaia. So tonight, some Alfredo with chicken. Got a couple cookies there. Look at that. Sorry to get in your way here. That, my friends, is Lake Superior at sunset. Doesn't get any better than that.
On day 6, I hiked 19 miles. I hiked past West Daisy Farm and then up to the Greenstone Trail and farther to the north to East Chicken Bone and McCargo Cove, and then west on the Minogue Ridge Trail to Todd Harbor.
Just saw a moose up here on the trail. He's kind of running off. We'll see if we can find him. Morning. Well, that was exciting seeing that moose. I made it down to the Daisy Farm campground. Taking a little stroll out here on the dock on a beautiful morning. Got up early this morning and started hiking before sunrise. The sun was coming up right behind me. I kept on turning around. You know, even before the sun came up, it was probably prettier with the sun and all that orange and blue behind me. Saw that lighthouse. Saw that big ship parked on the other side of the lake there. Nice little swimming dock. Brr. This is Lake Superior. That water usually stays around 40 to 45 degrees year round. I made it to McCargo Cove. This is where I actually planned to camp tonight, but it's only 1 o'clock. I'm here now, studying my map here while I'm having some lunch. And I'm seeing if I go on the Menong Ridge Trail to the east, it's about 6.5 miles to Todd Harbor. So I'm probably going to do that. This is that trail that's supposed to be a little bit more difficult, but if I do that, the next couple days should be a little less mileage on the hardest trail yet. So can't take too much time here. I got to get to camp and get a campsite. So I'm going to stop, have some lunch, change my shirt out. I'm sweating like a pig. Whew, this Menong Trail is no joke. A lot of it is this rocks, and it isn't flat either. Just climbed up this little area. Trail goes along right here. I just walked right up here. Take a look. And there's also a nice little cool breeze coming over this ridge. It feels wonderful. But this is the north side of the island. Way over in the distance there, it's Lake Superior. Not exactly sure what lake that is. Probably got about 3 or 4 miles still left to go. Let's get her done. I made it to the Todd Harbor campsite. I saw one guy along that Menong Trail, and he had said that I was the first person that he had seen in over a day. He was here last night. He was the only person here. I don't see anybody here. It's kind of a nice change from the run to get the campsite. But here's one of these screened shelters that, you know, they're all taken at all the other campsites, and I'm in my hammock, so I'm not going to be here. You can't hang your hammocks inside of these. But here's a good look at it. Nothing fancy. My favorite part about being in some of these campsites is just having that picnic table. It's kind of nice. So I scoped out a real nice campsite down here, number 5. It's on the lake. Shouldn't be too windy tonight. But I see over here a smaller building with a seat in it that I need to use. Todd Harbor, all to myself. And look at this place. Nice beach with pebbles here. The dock over there. Just this inlet, Lake Superior. Just finishing off my dinner here. Oh, it took a little bit of effort to get that stroganoff down after I was snacking earlier. I have been hanging my food out here just 3 feet, no, 6 feet off the ground probably, just to keep the critters away. There are no bears on the island, but there are a couple of wascally wabbits around this campsite that aren't afraid of humans and are just looking for some food. So hanging up there. Super easy hang, easy to get out in the morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm not going to wake up super early like I did today. 11 miles, 5 hours. Hopefully get to camp by 2. So we'll see you tomorrow.